Calls now and then in the dead of my nights. He asks if I'm alone in my bed. And I tell him, babe, of course I am. I'm yours now and forever. Please don't hang up. Then the line goes dead. So I was drawn to that song. So my name's Leona from Supra Conscioussoul, and this is your Divine Feminine reading for mid-October. So before I did the reading, I was drawn to that song. It's by Tina Dicko, and it's called Friend in a Bar. Now, it made a lot of sense to me once I pulled the oracle cards for this reading. So let's have a look at the main reading cards to go with this. For the highest good of all, God, source, the universe. How is the divine feminine at this feeling at this time? I just saw the Fool card pop up. It's all about new beginnings. It's all about taking leaps of faith. Yeah, let's have a look. What else comes up? There we go. So we have the Temperance card, the Page of Wands, the King of Cups. We have the Five of Swords, the Hanged Man, Justice, Six of Wands reversed, Seven of Cups, Ace of Swords, Two of Cups. Right, underneath the deck we have the Two of Pentacles. This is about you weighing up the pros and cons of a decision. We also have the Two of Wands that I've just seen underneath that. So we're at this kind of pivotal point right now. We're at a point of making a decision. We're at a point where we're deciding, do I leave this in the past or do I keep juggling this ish? Yeah, it's that kind of energy. So this is about you trying to stay happy in the moment, but not feeling like you're happy with either scenario, really. It's like you're feeling like, I want this, but I don't want this, but I do, but my ships are coming in, and maybe if I juggle for a little bit more, then my ships will come in. Yeah, it's this sense of waiting, this sense of anticipation, this sense of being there, on call, balanced, juggling, waiting, ready. Now, we have the Temperance card coming in. That's talking about bringing two things together. It's also talking about needing to get to a certain level of maturity. Yeah, it's trying to bring two things together that are in complete opposition in some way. Yeah, this is about trying to find balance, trying to heal the situation. Now, what we have underneath that is the Page of Wands, which is about this kind of free spirit energy. It's about this energy that kind of comes and goes. It's somebody that doesn't want to be tied to a relationship. Now, this could be causing some kind of emotional roller coaster for you, yeah? This is somebody as well. The Page is like somebody's decided they're coming towards you. Now, what needs to be clarified is whether they're coming towards you with their full emotions or whether they're coming just to kind of dip in and dip out with this energy, yeah? This is somebody who can pull back their energy, yeah? They can pull back their love, yeah? They hold back their emotions. Now, there is some kind of mental conflict, yeah? Because the issue is the Five of Swords. Now, as an issue, this is a no-win situation. It's also saying that maybe if there is some kind of conflict, it's showing you somebody's true colours. It's like it's saying that their true colours are being exposed through this conflict. Now, oftentimes when people show us things, we choose to kind of paint over it in some way. So there's that saying, when people tell you who they are, it's like, acknowledge that, accept that. Don't try and say, well, maybe they did it because of this, or maybe they did it because of that, yeah? Now, I feel like that energy is getting you guys hung up a lot. It's making you feel like, you may feel like you're making sacrifices for the relationship. You may feel like you're being hung up. You may feel like you're waiting, yeah? You're waiting for something to happen. You're waiting for something to change, yeah? You're waiting for some kind of communication, some kind of offer. Now, what's distracting you is this Justice card. Now, you may be wanting some kind of justice in this situation, yeah? You may be wanting some kind of fairness, some kind of balance in the situation. However, one of the oracle cards is 23, and it says Star Mother Arrakis. Now, what this talks about is needing to kind of live fiercely in some senses. So it's that point where you can dance to music, but you're not necessarily thinking about how you're dancing. You're just allowing it to kind of come through you. Now, this card also talks about the fact that there's no bully that can overcome you. There's no bully that can prevail over you. It's like, even if in some sense that bully is yourself, that bully is coming from within, because we also have the self-love card there. Now, this card is also saying that in some senses, if you can allow yourself to learn to love yourself, to learn to dance in that fearlessness. It's like the cosmic mother, the star mother Arrakis is saying that you are protected. You have divine protection. This is talking about a mother's love protection. This is that mother's love that won't let nobody come in between. It's fearless. It's brave. It's also saying that you don't have to be the one to kind of worry about the justice in this situation. You don't need to be the one to need to fight this battle, because in some senses, this card is saying that she will do this justice for you. She will protect you. She will bring in this balance. She will bring in this she will bring in the fairness. But she's also saying that in some senses, it's about putting down an old way of dealing with something, yeah? So putting down your old weapons, yeah? And allowing her to take on this fight for you. Allowing the cosmic mother to take on this fight for you. Allowing her to fight for your freedom, for your love, for your light, yeah? It's saying that you are equipped to win this in some way. Yeah, you don't need to fight in the way that you've always been fighting, yeah? This is about her forces and about them fighting for you. Now, we also got nettle and boundaries. So it's saying that there's a need for caution, yeah? There's a need for caution right now and to put up certain boundaries, because there could be somebody that's coming in, yeah, with the Temperance card, yeah? It's like, as you're going through a process of healing, yeah, I feel like with this Page of Wands, now this is an immature energy of a fire sign, but it's saying that this page is like coming in to kind of test your emotional boundaries in some way, yeah? And there is a need for caution, because this energy is very in and out. It doesn't stay. Now, it's also saying that with this green here, it's talking about your heart chakra, and it's talking about allowing yourself to still remain open, because we do have that mother's love, yeah? We do have that the star mother Arrakis here. So there is a need to kind of, as mothers, as divine feminines, we're not all female, I understand that. There is some males that take on that title. But as it's saying that we need to kind of allow ourselves to love those that need to be loved, yeah? But be careful, because people may be coming in to test your boundaries right now. They may be coming to see if you're still waiting in some sense. Like that song at the beginning that I was singing. They're coming in, but I don't feel like they're coming in to support you in some sense. I feel like in some senses, it's somebody coming in to just to test you, yeah? Just to see where you're at in some senses. Now, the Six of Wands in reverse, yeah, is also telling you that there isn't going to be a victory in this situation in the way you would like a victory in this situation. Yeah, it's saying that you are protected by that divine cosmic force, yeah? And it's also saying that this energy is not staying, it's not supportive, yeah? Any energy right now that is not supporting you, it's about taking that step back, yeah? It's also about allowing your spiritual forces to help you within this. It's allowing them to come in as this divine intervention. Now, your new focus is moving forward. You have options, you have choices. But in some senses, the divine's asking you to look at those options and choices because they're not all wholesome here. They're not all godly, let's say. Some of these choices are dangerously toxic, yeah? You would pour them in the sea and they would pollute the whole world, yeah? It's asking you to look at the choices that you're making. It's asking you to not build castles in the sky. Like I said before, it's not about repainting people's colours, yeah? It's about you seeing what they are for what they are. Yeah, because there is maybe a conflict that's going to come through. Now, this may not be with your divine masculine in some senses, because I'm getting for some people that this may be some kind of past life connection as well. Yeah, because we do have, it could be soul family. We do have the past life relationship card. It says you have known each other before. So in some senses, I'm getting, for some of you, it's not your divine masculine that's coming in to test these barriers or these boundaries. It's other people. Now, we also have, moving forward, the Ace of Swords. This is very much about drawing a line in the sand. It's very much about coming to some sort of victory, some sort of clarity as well, some sort of awakening, epiphany. It's like, okay, I get it now. It's like a bell going off in your head in some sense. It's like saying, yeah, I'm going to draw the line. That's the last time I'm going to do that. I'm not doing that again. Why the hell did I do that? Yeah? Why did I do that? Yeah? And I feel like a lot of the divine feminines are asking themselves why they did that. But this epiphany, yeah, next to this Two of Cups, yeah, is also saying that this epiphany is going to lead you to a true divine connection, a true twin flame, a true soul union, a divine love here. Now, there may be some need to establish your identity or establish who you are within a relationship. So it may be that there is a need for this communication. There's a need for this clarity. There's a need for focus, because we also have the codependency card. So it's saying addictions are affecting your romantic life. So I feel like for some of us, maybe it's not your addictions. Maybe it's the other person's addictions. Maybe you're holding on to relationships that need to come and go. But we also got balance your career and home life. So you're trying to find that balance with the Two of Pentacles, but there is a need to look at decisions clearly right now. There's a need to have clarity. And if you're searching for